Hi there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tammy White from stampwithtami.com, and welcome to my online class. Today I'm super excited. The theme today is Thanksgiving, or more specifically in my case, Friendsgiving. And Friendsgiving is a time, I think it probably started from the TV show Friends, and they all got together because their families weren't around, so they appreciated their friends. And my friends actually do this every year. I do this with my friends. And so when our blog hop theme was Thanksgiving, immediately I thought, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do with this. So I'm going to show you how to make some fun folds for not just Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, but also holidays and all occasions. So I think you're going to love this class. Welcome aboard, all of you guys. You might be watching live. You might be watching replay. This is live streaming. It is Saturday, October 23rd, and that's 2021, in case you might be watching this way in the future. You might be. I know that YouTube videos stay out there for a long time, but I'm going to show you a lot of tips and tricks, and I want you to stay tuned to the end because I am going to be sharing some awesome projects, some spoilers of upcoming projects and classes that I have, so I think you guys are going to love those too. So don't forget to check those out at the end of this video. And today is also my monthly blog hop with my Stamp It demonstrator group. And so that means that this video these projects that I'm doing on this video aren't the only Thanksgiving projects. There are some awesome projects out there that my Stamp It group has been working on just to share with you guys. So hop on over to stampwithtami.com, click on the link in this video's description, and you can take that tour. It's really easy, really fun, lots of inspiration there. And you can enter to win our giveaway. So the giveaway is a blog hop entry. It is absolutely free to enter, and we are giving away a card kit, an all-inclusive card kit. And it happens to be the Hello Dear Friend, since Friends is kind of my sub-theme today. So I thought that was appropriate. Friendsgiving and the Hello Dear Friend card kit all kind of went together. So you want to pop on over to my blog, leave a comment there, and you can enter multiple times by leaving a comment on the each blog in the hop. So these are the cards. So we're gonna share quite a few. So this was my Friendsgiving card, and I'm gonna share with you not only how to make it, but how you can get these words too if you're interested in the Friendsgiving. These are step cards, and they open up. And I'll put this down on the table here so you guys can see it. They stand on their own, and they've got really fun folds. So it gives you just a little something special. So that was my Friendsgiving. And then I also have this one. I went with more of a sympathy theme here, but obviously the words can be changed to make this good for many occasions. The one thing I really loved about this was the owl, because I'm an owl lover, and I will share where he came from as well as we get started. So you guys ready to get started with some crafting? Let's roll. All right, so first I'll show you how to make the card base. Really easy. We'll start with a 8.5 by 11 sheet of, I'm using Blackberry Bliss cardstock. I'm actually using the Blackberry Beauty Suite for this first card, and I just thought it seemed appropriate. Blackberry Beauty Suite, Blackberry Bliss cardstock color, and it's one of my favorites. Glad I'm not the only owl lover out there, Diana, because I just think that owl is just adorable. So I've got, this is Stampin' Up Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to put it in the paper cutter and cut it in half on the short side. So we've got a portrait. We're going to do a portrait fold here. So that's 4 1/4. I'm going to measure it in and take the slicing blade and just cut right up there. Wow, I have something stuck in my paper trimmer. Have you guys ever had this happen? Do you see what happened there? I could tell as soon as I cut it that there was something stuck on the track, because see that rough cut? So if that ever happens to you, that's probably the case. Something is probably stuck inside here or stuck to the blade. Also, if your blades are dull, they'll give you a rough cut, but not usually that bad. That usually means something's stuck inside there. So let me just see if I cleared that, and then I'm going to grab a separate piece of cardstock and go again. No, it's still there. And I can't tell if that's it right there or if it's on the, you know what, I think I have another set of blades here somewhere. I usually have a little bit of everything hanging around. I might try a different blade. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. All right, forgive me. We're going to go with paper trimming troubleshooting. All right, the blade does not look like anything's on it, so let me see if I can get something to get out of the track. I think we got it. I think we got it. No, still not looking good there. All right, I'm gonna have to work on that track after because I don't want to hold you guys up on the video. So we're just gonna continue on and pretend that that isn't there. If I can remember where I put my extra blade, I might try that too, but I can't at the moment. So let's roll with extra piece sheet of. I try to keep that handy just in case of emergencies. All right, it's probably not. I know that there's something still in there, so I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a beautiful cut today. Sorry. We're just gonna go on. We're just gonna pretend it is. So forgive me for that. I'll try to fix it after. Okay, so we want to cut two halves here. So cut that right in half. We're gonna use both of those. You know what, Patty? You are right. It could be the deckled. It could be a decollete. It could be an edge on this. I'm not seeing it, but I also can't find another. I'll have to make sure I throw some in my studio here so I have an extra blade next time, just in case that happens. Okay, but just for the purpose of the video, we'll continue on. All right, so I've got my Simply Score tool that I'm going to do some scoring with. So we're going to use both half of this 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and score at the 5.5 mark, and then again at 2 3/4. This would also be the same scoring that we would do if we were going to make a Z-fold card. So we'd have a Z-fold card and an easel card, which is kind of the same as the step card. An easel card is very similar, but they would fold up and it would open up upside down. So the folds are similar. So here on this one, I'm just going to fold at the 5.5. Got it. I can't feel like it's Saturday morning and I'm having one of those days. Thanks, Patty. Thanks for the encouragement. Janet, yay! Glad you caught me live. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take these and attach them like so. Take the edge of the paper and running it through the track to get the marker's giving me some instructions here to get the paper fibers out. That toothpick is a great idea. I don't have one handy and I don't want you guys to sit there and wait, but I will after. I will fix it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take some adhesive and I'm going to attach these two pieces together, and that's going to give me our fun fold card base. So this is another super easy, just want to make sure it's lined up well here. It's another super easy fun fold. And another thing I like about this particular one is that it stands up on its own. So you can see there. See how it stands up on its own on that fold. All right, so next up, let's do some stamping. I will be using the Beauty of Tomorrow stamp set on this one. Pretty stamp set. I love the fonts on it. So this one I'm going with the sympathy theme, and I think that it makes a good one. So lots of different ideas and lots of different uses for it. Now, for the tag that I used here, this came from the ephemera pack. I've been told that I'm saying ephemera wrong. I apologize for that. It's a pack of goodies, and I'll show you the whole pack, but it comes with tags. It comes with all the little pieces. It also comes with the little owl, which he's my favorite, right? I feel like they need a stamp set for that little owl. So let's go ahead and stamp the words on the front. And I'm using the Blackberry Bliss ink to go with the cardstock. And then we are ready for some assembly. So the pieces, and I'll just lay them out here, and then I'll share the where they came from after we put it together. Super easy for assembly here. So I'm going to put this one on the inside. These are my two panels for the front. Okay, so this one's going to go right here. This one's going to go right here. And I have a free PDF for you guys on my stampwithtami.com blog. You can click on the video's description. Might be above, might be below, depending on the device and which social media you are. You might be on Facebook or YouTube. But you can go directly to this projects page and download this sheet, and it has the dimensions and the measurements for all that I'm doing right now. It also has a list of all the products that I'm going to be using too, because you can get them all in my online store quick and easy. So you can download that. It's absolutely free. You can take the blog hop tour while you're there and enter to win our giveaway. So we'll go ahead and do our assembly. I'm just taking some seal adhesive. I'm going to attach this beautiful, beautiful paper. Oh my gosh, I'll show you this whole pack of paper after. It's so pretty. But owls, see the owls? That's why I chose that one. I love them. Love them. So we'll go ahead and put this on the front. This is going to go on the inside of our card, this white piece. So this will be where you write or stamp a greeting. Put a little note of gratitude or encouragement. And then I'm going to take, this is from the ephemera pack as well. Great. The ephemera pack's got all kinds of cool little things. So I'm going to put that on the inside. I'm going to write some words in here, so I'll leave that part blank. Now, I'm going to take some gold. I don't know where I left that. It's pretty gold shimmer ribbon. We're going to go ahead and use that for the tag. So I'll cut a little piece of that off. And just string that through. So I've got a loop here. I'm just going to put it through. It is absolutely Blackberry Bliss, Brenda. And it is the Blackberry Beauty Suite that I'm using it with because I just felt, well, that's appropriate, right? Little Blackberry with Blackberry. And come on. Thread that right through the tag. I love that the little tag's already got the gold foil on it, so it kind of all goes together. And this is going to just gently pull that through, so I don't want to rip the tag, but there we go. So we've got our little tag on there. I'll trim those little rough edges off, make them look pretty, trim them off at a little bit of an angle. There we go. And this is going to go on the front, and the owl is going to go on that tag, both with Stampin' Dimensionals. So Stampin' Dimensionals are these great little pop-up dots. I am a huge fan of adding dimension to the projects, popping things up. I just think it adds that little special something something. And I mean, you got an owl, right? He's got to look like he's flying. He's going to be in flight, I think. So this is going to go right on the front. And then our owl is going to go at a little bit of an angle. Put him right there. Right? Super easy. Super easy. Very cool. And as always, we are not done until we have some bling. So go ahead. I'm going to use the Take Your Pick tool and add a little bit of, these are champagne rhinestones today. So I'm going to add a little bit of pop to the card by adding a couple of those. Kind of randomly. I like to work in odd numbers too with those, so put a couple of sparklies on there, however many you want to put on there. And then our card is complete. Super fun fold there, right? And this is a step card, step fun fold card. All right, the paper is absolutely gorgeous, right? So I'm going to share my Friendsgiving card that I made, which I made exactly the same way. This was the same collection of paper, same Blackberry Beauty Suite here. Now the only difference here, I even used the ephemera pack too, and the same ribbon, different designer paper, but from the same collection. The only difference is the words here. So I'm going to tell you what I did for the words on this card. The Friendsgiving part, because we don't have a Friendsgiving stamp, although I feel like I'm going to be asking for one after I made these. I actually printed these off on my computer. So I took some basic white cardstock and I put it into the printer, and I typed this up in a Word document, and then I saved this into that free PDF. So if you guys are interested in doing Friendsgiving or making a Friendsgiving card for the special someones in your life that are family that aren't family, I have this with the free PDF, so you can actually print this off if you wanted to use it. You can go ahead and take it's right at the when you download the free PDF, it's on page 4. So that's the Friendsgiving card. Let me show you this suite. So I was talking about the Blackberry Beauty suite, and it's the Beauty of Tomorrow. So this is the stamp set that I had, that I used with it. And this is the die set. Now I did, actually, you know what? Did I put die? No, I guess I didn't. I thought I might have used a little bit. I think I used the leaves on a different, actually, you know what I did? I didn't put them on. But I did use these on my original. Sorry, I should have put these on. I die cut these leaves out of gold foil, the brushed foil, and then added a little bit of that in with the bling to add on my original. Oh, that's another good idea, Sylvia. She's coming in late on cleaning the. For those of you who are coming in late, my paper trimmer had a little bit of a. It's got something either in the track or my blade got bent. So when I first went to trim my cardstock, it didn't trim nicely. And I didn't want to mess with it because I didn't want to take up too much of your time. I wanted to show you the project. So I have to go back and clean it anyway. So I'm getting some great tips out there if this ever happens to you. So using the paper piercer tool, a toothpick, to clean out the blade, the runner blade of, not the runner blade, the guide. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank this morning. I'm so sorry. Anywho, so, or it could just be that the blade got bent, so a new blade in there. What I'm sharing right now is the ephemera pack. So the ephemera pack is these are little die cuts that match. They're cool tags, so I used the tag on that card. These are some fun foil. In this ephemera pack, I actually ordered a few of these. And the owl, because I love the owls so much. So I used these little pieces on there too. It comes with multiples. And sharing this one. Not sure where I put it. There we go. Of course I buried it. I have another design here using a different pattern in that designer series paper. And I used that die cut from the ephemera pack. So let me share that designer series paper because wow, it is absolutely beautiful, and it matches that ephemera pack. And this is all part of the suite. Oh, there's another tip: cleaning out the guide there and the paper trimmer is the paper snips. Thank you for that, Marianne. So the paper here is double-sided. This is the Blackberry Beauty suite. And there we go. This is the owl. There's the owls that I used on the card there. So they have gold foil patterns on one side. They have regular patterns on the other side. They're fall themed, but also could be used for any. These are my favorite colors here. I just love these colors that they have in here. So blade track. Thank you for that. Trying to blink. Thanks, Alice. So you can see the prettiness in that foil. Paper is just gorgeous. It was so gorgeous and so popular. It sold out right away, right? But it's back. I believe it's either back in stock or it's not long. So you can order this again. At one point, it was so popular that you couldn't even get it. It's the good stuff gets like that. So this was the third card I used from that. Now this background, let me tell you how I did that. I took this die right here, and then I used, and this is another product that came in that Blackberry Beauty suite, and this is gold shimmery vellum. I don't know if the shimmer will show up as much on the video as the gold and the vellum do, but I cut this out of the gold shimmery vellum, and that's what gave that background right there. So such a pretty card. So our theme for our blog hop was Thanksgiving, and I took that in several different routes and obviously made a Friendsgiving card and made it, thankful card and kind of did a little bit of everything on that. But then I wanted to take it a step further. So I went ahead and pulled out another suite from that same mini catalog, and that was the Painted Christmas suite. And that's it's a really cool one. Really fun. Now this one is a fall themed, but painted Christmas, you know, obviously could go holidays, Christmas, and wintry themes as well. So this one I did some pine cones with. I made a cool shimmery background on that one. So you can kind of see it up close here. So I'm going to show the pine cones here, and the designer paper all came from that suite. So let's stamp some fall pine cones with our Christmas suite. So I'm going to be using the stamp set that came with that suite for these are 2 steps. Let's see if I can line up right. 2 steps on the pine cone stamping. So this is actually a mega suite. There's actually 2 bundles, 2 stamps and die sets that come in the suite. So these are 2-step pine cones. I'll be stamping those first. I'm going to want some scrap paper because I'm going to stamp them both out of one color. So we're using soft suede for that. So taking the more solid of the 2 steps. So there's 2 sizes here and each one has 2 steps, right? So the more solid is going to go in, I'm going to use that one first. I'm going to stamp it off, maybe even lightly twice, on some scratch paper and then stamp it. So that's going to give me a lighter shade. And then I'm going to take the more outline version of it. And the beauty of this one, it doesn't have to line up perfectly. And stamp it right on top. So that's going to give us 2 shades out of 1 ink pad. And then I'll do the same with the smaller pine cones. Stamp a couple of those. And for those of you who are tuning in late, be sure to stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm going to be sharing some reveals and sneak peeks of projects that I have upcoming, and they're pretty awesome. I'm loving sharing these 2 suites that I'm sharing with you guys today. Actually, I'm not going to put that away just yet. I am going to do some die cutting. I'm going to take, now there is matching die cuts for this from the seasonal label dies, which is part of that bundle. And these are the 2 dies right here. So through the magic of video, I have those all cut and ready for us. I'll just, boop. Yeah, love it when things go like that, right? Love it when things go quick and easy. So one more little thing that I did with these guys, that actually, you know what? I'll put that aside. I'll share that with you in just a second. But before I do, let me go ahead and stamp the words. So the words are also from that stamp set. Actually, the words are from a different stamp set that are in that suite, and it's called A Christmas to Remember. It's a mega suite, right? I said it was a mega suite. It's a mega suite. So Christmas to Remember is the stamp set, and the words I use there. Friends like you make the season special. So sticking with my friend sub theme on my thankful cards. Gonna stamp that, and I'll go right kind of in the middle with that. And then I'll put that aside. And then, so I die cut this label. I actually die cut 2 of those from that same die set. So we cut the pine cones here. It's the larger label that I used here. And then I went and took from, this is also, there's 2 die sets in that suite. Now these are all available individually or as bundles, or you can purchase the whole suite all at once. So from the Pinecone, Christmas Pinecone dies, I took this, actually it was this more solid. So there's 2 of these dies that go together. In fact, I'm going to do a separate class on this using these dies probably in a couple of weeks, so you can stay tuned for that. But I took this and cut it out of some soft succulent. And I attached the soft succulent cardstock, the lighter green cardstock, to an adhesive sheet before I did that. So that makes it peel and stick. It makes this a sticker when I do that. So I cut it, makes it really easy to attach. Okay, now back to the pine cones. I'm going to take some Wink of Stella. It's a glimmer pen. Makes everything glimmery, and we love that. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of shimmer to the pine cones. Oh, sorry, I need my glasses. Forgive me. And I'm also going to add a little bit of Stella shimmer to this soft succulent background to make the whole card just a little shimmery. I think it adds that special something to your cards and your projects when you add that touch of sparkle. Over squeezed. That's going with my morning. That's just how things go, right? Normally you don't have to dip it in there. Like, normally it'll come right down the barrel, but if you do a little over squeezy like that, it's not the end of the world. Just paint with it. But you can really see the shimmer here. I'll just hold it up there so you can kind of see the different halves there. Shimmer one side, plain on the other. Plain on the other is still good, but the shimmery is just awesome. While I'm doing this, I'm going to share, in case you guys haven't seen this yet, our 12th annual Stamp Out Breast Cancer is next weekend. The fundraiser is on now, and you do not have to be local to attend. I'm about halfway to my personal goal. Our team goal, last year we raised $8,000 for making strides against breast cancer, which was awesome considering with COVID we couldn't have our in-person event. And my personal goal towards our team, we have a whole team, is to raise $2,000, and I am almost halfway there. So if you would like to participate, you will automatically get, actually two, we said one, but it'll actually be 2 tutorials for the Pretty Pumpkin bundle, and you'll also be automatically entered to win one of our awesome door prizes. So you'll be entered into the door prize drawing, and we really appreciate all of your support. All donations go directly to making strides against breast cancer. You can get the detail at stampwithtami.com and donate there too. We appreciate all of your donations. So thank you for being a part of that with me. It's a really good cause, and we really appreciate everybody who's participated and shared their stories, because that's something that I find very, very moving and inspiring when we do our fundraiser is hearing everybody's personal journeys and stories through through either survivors or our warriors and ongoing. So thank you. I'm not going to get emotional. My friend's daughter is going to be speaking at the event this year, and it's going to be very, very powerful. So looking forward to that. Those of you who are local in the New England area can come for free to our event just by donating. So lots of different goodies we have for you guys. All right, back to our project. So I have gone ahead and actually, you know what? I pre-cut these. I'll go ahead and do the card base. I'll show you how to make the card base one more time in case those of you who popped in late, and then we'll do some assembly on it. So I'm going to take the Simply Score tool, and we are going to score this one at 5.5 and 2 3/4, and then score the other one at 5.5. Love you guys. Thank you. Love you, Patty. She's an 11-year survivor. That's inspiring. So we have our 2 panels here for our card base. We're going to attach those together, and then through the magic of video, I've gone ahead and put them together and put our designer series paper, and this comes from the Painted Christmas collection of paper. Still fall themed, even though it's a Christmas. It says it's a Christmas suite, but you can always go outside the box with everything. There's so many uses for everything we have. So this, from the Christmas Pinecone die that I cut out, like I said, I had attached it to an adhesive sheet before I cut it, which means it turns it into a sticker, which makes putting it on your project super easy. There's no mess, no worries about adhesive and having to worry about getting adhesive, because it's very delicate. That we've got a lot of intricate die on here. You don't have to worry about the adhesive show through or not being able to get enough on there. Or it's just perfect. So whenever you have a die like this that has really small intricate pieces, attaching an adhesive sheet first, it is 100% the way to go. Those adhesive sheets can be game changers. So we're going to stick that right down there. Brenda is asking a very good question about the fundraiser, and she says if she donates, can she transfer to somebody else to attend? Absolutely, Brenda. Absolutely, you can do that. Just let me know, and I will absolutely take care of that for you. That is a very good question. If you have somebody that's local, if you're not local, but you know somebody who's local that would like to come, you can donate for them. Laura Ann, that's why you didn't get this die. I hope that I have inspired you with an easy way to use it. Because once you use those adhesive sheets, game changer. It makes all of those delicate dies super easy to assemble. All right, so we've got our words on there. Let's go ahead and put some pine conage down. I don't know, pine conage probably isn't a word, but I'm making it one. So I've got too large, too small. Let's go ahead and put them here, here, and sure, I don't really want that to go over the edge, so do a little repositioning. And some dimensionals on this one. We'll pop it up. And that one's going to go right here. And then for our inside, we'll leave this for some words to write a greeting. Oh my goodness, everything is running out on me today. My seal adhesive, I need a refill on the seal adhesive now. Oh my goodness, so I'm just going to be sharing all kinds of tips and tricks with you guys today. So your seal adhesive runs out, here's what you do. You grab your refills, which you always want to have a few of these on hand, always, because you never know when that's going to happen, right? That just it never happens when you expect it. Never happens when you know, it's always when you're in a hurry, you're running somewhere, you're doing a live video. It's always something. All right, so that's how you refill your seal adhesive. Boom, done, and you're back up and running. Very little downtime there. And we'll go ahead and put a little pine cone on the inside. Now for that one, oops, I went ahead and attached this, but I didn't share this one little. So this is actually Just Jade. It's called Just Jade ribbon with gold flecks. And I'm going to be honest with you, Just Jade to me is a little different color than what I saw when I got this ribbon. And I thought it matched nicely with the, it coordinates nicely with the soft succulent. I thought it made a pretty compliment to it. So I'm using that with this card. And I'm going to just tie a little bow here. When I do that, oftentimes I'll leave it right on the roll like I'm doing right now, so that you make the bow and then you trim it off the roll and there's just less waste that way. I know I did the bunny ears 2-loop method because I'm still a kid. So let's see if I can get this up since I already attached this. Yeah, it looks like little rippage there. We'll just be gentle with it. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the ribbon. Brenda says, alert the Webster's Dictionary. I am making up new words. I have a tendency to do that. There we go. See if I can get this side. I wish I had I don't have a spatula end on my take your pick tool out. I wish I did, because that would have made that really easy. Okay, whew, not bad. Not bad. All right. So let's take a mini glue dot and just stick this on. And then I'm going to take, for our bling bling, because nothing is complete without the bling. You're a bunny ear girl too, Penny? Yeah, we're kids at heart, right? Just 'cause. So these little gold leaves, these are also part of that Painted Christmas suite. Super, super cool. I opened the packet for the first time the other day. I was playing with the suite for the first, and I've got some other samples to share with this suite. And once I started using them, I just became quickly addicted to them. So I'm just going to sneak that underneath there. They're not paper. They're like a fabric, almost like a ribbon fabric. They're made out of, they're fabric flowers, really, but very thin, so they won't bulk up your projects. But very snazzy on your project. So we'll add a couple of those, and then we'll add some of these clear, wonderful gems to finish it off. And oh darn, lost my tick your pick tool somewhere on the table. You guys are probably staring right at it, right? Well, so I used the these have like little gold flecks on them, so I used the clear ones. Oops. I know, to take your pick tool would have been a lot easier. Not quite sure where that landed on the table. I guess it's not a video until I lose something that's right in front of my face, right? The video's not complete. All right, but the card is complete. So friends like you make the season special. Another Friendsgiving card here out of a Christmas suite. Who knew, right? Super cute. So now we've got from the Blackberry Beauty suite, we've got the original cards here. We've got owl, Friendsgiving, and then I've got this one. Now from the Painted Christmas, I have this card. And then, wait for it, then I decided to go Christmassy and just show the same style card done. This is with the Painted Christmas as well, but just in a different theme. So you can see that you can do these for different occasions. They don't have to all be for the same. Do you think this card takes extra postage? Stu, that would totally depend on how much embellishments you put on it. For example, this one, I've got some ribbons. I've got this one. I don't know if so much of it'll take extra postage, but it would probably need to be hand canceled. And this one too. But if you didn't put so much bulk and didn't dimensional it, I'd probably go regular. So let me share with you the Painted Christmas suite that I just used on card number 2. So the suite is beautiful. It's a mega suite, meaning that it's got multiple, it's got 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets that come with it. So here is we've got a Christmas season with seasonal label dies. I used the labels on there and the pine cones on this particular card, but I'm going to share some other ideas in a minute. And then a Christmas to Remember has the words in it, so words that coordinate, but can be used separately. They don't have to be used together. But that word that I just used came from the Christmas to Remember and then the die set. And that's what I used on the background for that. Well, wait, there's more. So also those little gold leaves are part of this suite and this collection. All of these are available in my online store at stampwithtami.com. But if you're on YouTube, there's quick links right in that video to these products in the store. You can purchase them individually. You can purchase them in bundles and save, and you can purchase them in a full collection. You can purchase the whole entire collection at once. So this is cherry cobbler and gold ribbon. Oh my gosh, right? Is that awesome? Love it so much. So pretty ribbon. Now, in addition to that, to the dies and the stamps. Oh, wait, see this paper. I know I'm we're playing with a lot of pretty paper today. So this is the Painted Christmas collection. And this, I don't know, it's hard. You guys let me know which one is your favorite. I think this one might be mine, but then it seems like every time I look at it, like the pine cones I love a lot too. And then we've got these make some great backgrounds. But this one I felt like could go so much more than just like holidays and Christmas. Some of these I feel like really could be used for other, like this one especially could be used for other occasions. I like thinking out, doing things outside the box. So this is the pine cones that I used on the card that we just made. So that is the painted Christmas. And the original collection that I used was the Blackberry Beauty Suite on the original cards. But wait, I've got so much more to share with you guys. All right, so I'm going to tease you guys now with the Blackberry Beauty Suite. And if you are tuning in late and didn't get a chance to see that suite in person, you can rewind and check this out as soon as the video is over. And you can check out the products that are part of the suite, the ephemera pack. I'm going to make sure I'm saying that right. And the beautiful papers. Now, the next batch of cards I'm going to share with you right now are cards that I did with my VIP online club. So it's a special class I did just for them. It is my favorite. I love my club. They're awesome. And so these are some fun fold cards that we did for this. It was September's online club. So this one's a cool technique done with the Taylor tag punch. And then this, using that same, the gold shimmer cardstock and that same background, but done different, the same background die there, but done differently with the Blackberry Beauty Designer Series paper. So you can kind of see the differences there. And this is an easel fold, which easel folds are a similar type of fold to the step fold. I'll show you here. So we've got our step fold, right? And the easel fold uses the same, let me see if I can hold it up right here so you guys can actually see it. Uses the same measurements right here. I don't know, I think I've got them backwards, but so you can see the same measurements would be used, and it's just folded a different way. So it's all in the folding, the key there. And so then this was my paper pumpkin. If you guys checked out my paper pumpkin video, this was one of the projects from that. And this is also the collection, Pretty Pumpkin dies, this is the collection of tutorials you'll get when you donate to our breast cancer fundraiser. And if you're popping in late, I'll another shameless promotion for that, only because it is for such a good cause. Such a good cause. All right, so then I'm going to jump gears right now and share with you some projects that are very near and dear to me. And that's the Eden's Garden. This is a pre-order right now. And this one is available to demonstrators now. It will be available to customers on November 2nd. But I've put together a special kit for this, a special collection of projects. And they're all fun fold projects. And they're just, this whole collection is gorgeous. It's so pretty. So I was going to share those with you. We've got a little box. And you can order this kit on stampwithtami.com, and I do have links in the video's description, but it's my special offer is only available till November 1st. You will be able to purchase these. I did a class on this fold flat Z fold, another similar fold, but completely different, right? And the papers and the cotton paper, so you can see all the different things. So this was another class that I did online. These two, the fold flat fun cards, you can get a free class on my YouTube channel. And then here's another one. This is an accordion fold card here that I created for the kit. So you'll get special instructions that, and then the Oriental screen card, right? Gorgeous. So if you are interested in that, links are in the video's description, or you can just go to stampwithtami.com for more information on the Eden's Garden kit and my special offer on that class that you can get for free. And wait, there's more. I'm going to share some more sneaks with you guys. All right, this last couple of projects are more VIP. This is this month's and next month's VIP. So if you guys are in my VIP club, and I know a few of you are, so these are some things that you will have to look forward to. I have a class coming out this week just for them. We've got some fun triple time with designer series paper here. And this is the painted Christmas suite. So a couple of fun folds there, a couple of different cards, a couple of cool techniques, and this is next month. Oh my God, right? I can't wait to share this one. So this is, I'll share how to make this whole set. It's a gift set. So these are part of my VIP club, If you are not familiar with my VIP club, they get exclusive classes just for being part of my club. It's super fun. And I have weekly, I share exclusive ideas and tutorials just for my VIP club. And they also get special discounts on my kits and special offers and giveaways, their own giveaways every month. So you can get more information on that on stampwithtami.com. And if you are a member, you will be getting instructions on this gift set, as well as the other cards that I shared. So I hope that you guys have loved the projects today. Don't forget to pop on over to my blog and take the blog hop and enjoy all of the other inspiration that is out there from our Stamp It Demonstrator Group blog hop. Download the free PDF that also has the Friendsgiving printable in it, as well as enter our blog hop giveaway for the friend kit, because Friends is my sub theme for Thanksgiving. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber at Stamp with Tammy, make sure that you subscribe so you get notifications on all of my future videos. Thanks for joining me today.